Welcome to the channel. If you've ever wondered whether that old quarter in your pocket could be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about rare and valuable bicentennial quarters and 1966 Liberty coins that could be hiding in plain sight. Some of these coins have sold for thousands, even millions, of dollars. So stick around because you might just discover a hidden treasure you never knew you had. Let's get started in the thrilling world of coin collecting. Few treasures ignite the imagination quite like the elusive and highly coveted bicentennial rare USA quarter-dollar coins. These special pieces, minted to commemorate America's 200th birthday in 1976, have captivated collectors for decades. Not only for their historical significance, but for the staggering prices some examples have commanded in private sales and auctions. Though millions were minted for circulation, there exist unique variations, errors, and rare compositions that have transformed ordinary-looking quarters into multi-million-dollar collectibles. It's these scarce specimens, sometimes hiding in plain sight, that are stirring up excitement among numismatists and treasure hunters alike. One of the most fascinating aspects of these bicentennial quarters is their distinctive dual date, 1776-1976, etched proudly beneath a stoic bust of George Washington. The reverse design, featuring a Revolutionary War-era colonial drummer, was a bold departure from the traditional eagle motif. It signified more than just a milestone. It was a nation proudly celebrating its history and legacy, yet unknown. To many, some quarters were struck in experimental compositions or with rare mint errors that dramatically multiplied their value. These aren't your average pocket change. These are potential life changers. Imagine holding what appears to be an ordinary coin, only to discover it's made of 40% silver, struck at the San Francisco Mint, and never meant for general circulation. These silver-clad bicentennial quarters were originally released in special collector sets, but a few have mysteriously made their way into everyday commerce. If one of these finds its way into your hands, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Even more rare are the coins with minting mistakes, off-center strikes, double dies, and planchet errors, freak accidents of the minting process that turned ordinary coins into legends. Among the most sensational stories in the coin world are those surrounding the 1966 Liberty quarter dollars mistakenly associated with the bicentennial celebration. Though technically predating the 1976 coins, some rare 1966 quarters have sold for jaw-dropping amounts due to their rare condition, high grades, or unusual errors. The mix-up in public perception often arises from the fact that these coins, when perfectly preserved, can reach values akin to their bicentennial counterparts. Graded examples in MS-67 or higher condition, flawless, untouched by circulation, can command tens of thousands, if not more. It's easy to overlook the humble quarter, yet stories of unsuspecting individuals discovering rare coins in pocket, change, or old jars passed down from relatives continue to surface. These discoveries have transformed ordinary people into millionaires overnight. The buzz surrounding rare USA bicentennial coins isn't mere hype, it's rooted in real sales and documented valuations. Some pristine examples have reportedly been valued in the range of hundreds of thousands to over $1 million, depending on their condition and rarity. These coins are the golden tickets of numismatics, hiding in plain sight. Collectors and dealers alike agree, the key to unlocking a coin's hidden fortune lies in its grade, rarity, and story. Coins preserved in near-perfect condition, or those with a verifiable error, instantly stand out to appraisers and auction houses. It's not just about age, it's about uniqueness. A bicentennial quarter with a striking flaw or an unusual silver composition becomes a one-of-a-kind artifact, coveted for both its rarity and historical symbolism. And in a marketplace where rarity rules all, that makes all the difference. If you're lucky enough to possess old Liberty quarters or bicentennial coins, the best advice is to resist the temptation to spend them. Instead, get them professionally appraised, preferably by a certified numismatist or reputable grading service. What may look like a simple 25-cent piece could, So the next time you hear the metallic jingle of spare change in your pocket or stumble across an old coin, take a closer look. That seemingly unremarkable bicentennial quarter or old 1966 Liberty coin might just be your lottery ticket, only better. With no scratch-off needed, just a bit of knowledge, patience, and a sharp eye, you might find yourself holding a coin that doesn't just carry historical value, it carries life-changing potential. Keep looking. The treasure could already be in your hands. Second up in the thrilling world of numismatics, few treasures stir the imagination, quite like the elusive bicentennial rare USA $quarter coins. These coins, minted in honor of the 200th anniversary of American independence, carry not just historical significance but also the potential for unimaginable financial gain. The 1976 bicentennial quarter, though officially released in 1975 and 1976, is often confused with other similar era coins, such as the 1967 Washington quarters. However, it's the exceptionally rare variants, errors, and misprints among these bicentennial-themed coins that have collectors frantically scouring their spare change and old coin jars. Some of these hidden gems have fetched jaw-dropping sums at auctions, with stories emerging of humble coins turning their owners into instant millionaires. What makes these coins so desirable isn't just their age or patriotic design, it's the rarity, the story, and the striking errors that have slipped through the cracks of U.S. mint quality control. Imagine holding a coin in your hand, one that features a double die error, off-center strike, or struck on the wrong metal planche. Quirks that can skyrocket a coin's value from mere cents to hundreds of thousands, even millions. Some quarters with these rare minting errors have become the holy grail for serious collectors. The copper-nickel-clad versions may not catch much attention unless they possess a rare flaw, but silver-clad versions, or those with anomalies from the Denver or San Francisco mints, are in a league of their own. One particularly coveted variety is the 1976 bicentennial quarter struck in 40% silver, available only in special mint sets. If you come across one in pristine condition, especially graded MS-68 or higher, it could fetch thousands, but rarer still are the error coins from the same period, like those accidentally minted on silver planches, or struck with proof dies on circulation strikes. These anomalies are extremely scarce, and their mystique only grows as time passes. Imagine the fortune that could be lying unnoticed in a dusty coin jar or hidden in the folds of an old wallet, waiting for the right set of eyes to uncover its true worth. The bicentennial design itself, featuring the colonial drummer on the reverse and the double date 1776-1976, is iconic. It represents a moment when America paused to celebrate its heritage, and the mint went to great lengths to commemorate that moment. Yet, beyond the symbolism lies a fascinating market driven by rarity, condition, and provenance. Collectors clamor for coins that boast not just historical significance, but immaculate preservation, authenticated by third-party grading services like PCGS or NGC. These services assign numerical grades to coins, and a flawless grade can mean the difference between a coin worth a few dollars and one that sells for tens of thousands. The mystery deepens when we consider lesser-known varieties that have stunned experts. Some bicentennial quarters have surfaced with missing mint marks, strange metallic compositions, or partial designs due to misaligned dies. These aren't just oddities, they're jackpot indicators. In some extraordinary cases, bicentennial quarters have been misattributed, hidden among common coins, only to be later rediscovered by sharp-eyed enthusiasts. Tales abound of people unknowingly spending coins worth a small fortune, unaware of the gold mine in their pockets. That's the electrifying truth of coin collecting. It can reward not just the scholars, but the lucky and the curious. It's also important to recognize the role of condition in determining value. A bicentennial quarter in poor, circulated condition may have nominal worth, but a mint-state coin, never touched by human hands, stored carefully in a protective holder, could command astronomical prices. Uncirculated coins from special collector sets, proof coins with mirror-like finishes, or those with cameo contrast are even more desirable. And if a high-grade coin also happens to be a rare error variety, you're looking at a collector's dream, the kind that sets auction houses buzzing and headlines ablaze. The fervor surrounding bicentennial quarters has only intensified in recent years, as treasure hunters and hobbyists flood online marketplaces, local coin shops, and estate sales, hoping to strike it rich. Social media and YouTube have further fueled the frenzy, with viral stories of rare finds. So if you happen to come across a USA bicentennial quarter, especially one that looks out of the ordinary, pause before you spend it. Inspect it closely, perhaps under a magnifying glass. Look for oddities, mint marks, luster, and detail. Because what might seem like a simple coin from the past could very well be your golden ticket. In a world where fortunes rise and fall in the blink of an eye, sometimes all it takes is a quarter to turn your life around. Don't ignore the coins you carry. They might just carry your future wealth. Third, up in the captivating world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins, few pieces ignite as much excitement and legend as the rare bicentennial quarter dollars. Though initially minted for standard circulation to celebrate America's 200th birthday in 1976, these quarters continue to spark attention in later years, particularly from 1988 dated Liberty designs that carry the same patriotic flair. But here's the twist. While millions of these coins were struck for everyday use, an incredibly small number are considered anomalies, extremely rare versions, error coins, or high-grade specimens that command astronomical prices at auctions and private sales. These aren't just metal discs, they're modern treasures hiding in plain sight. Many collectors and even casual holders of change might be unknowingly sitting on a gold mine. Imagine stumbling upon a simple-looking quarter in your drawer that could fetch a jaw-dropping 6 or even 7 figures at a numismatic auction. The reason? A perfect storm of rarity, condition, minting errors, or proof origins. Some rare 1988 quarters believed to be connected to the bicentennial celebration have surfaced in collector circles, distinguished by doubled dies, off-center, strikes, or misstruck designs on planchets intended for other denominations. It's these unusual and breathtaking quirks that transform a 25-cent coin into a multi-million-dollar artifact. The Liberty quarters from 1988, especially those mistakenly attributed or linked to bicentennial traits, have gained an almost mythical status among coin collectors. For example, any quarter that features a significant die crack, reverse doubling, or transitional error could potentially be a holy grail in disguise. Coin experts have discovered quarters struck on silver planchets instead of the standard copper-nickel composition, an error that can skyrocket a coin's value instantly. A flawless, uncirculated specimen with historical significance can trigger fierce bidding wars that escalate prices into the hundreds of thousands. Yet it's not just the physical characteristics that make these coins valuable, it's their stories. A coin bearing the spirit of the bicentennial, even if minted slightly later or under mysterious production circumstances, becomes a time capsule. It holds within it the energy of a nation commemorating its independence, and for that reason, certain coins carry emotional as well as financial weight. Owning one feels like possessing a slice of American history itself, perfectly preserved in metal, waiting to be recognized for its true worth. One of the most compelling cases involves quarters that have shown mismatched mint marks, such as a 1988 coin bearing the design of a 1976 reverse. If authenticated, such an error could place the coin in the upper echelons of numismatic value, potentially reaching prices over $1 million. These aren't urban legends. They're verified anomalies that have made headlines in auction houses. What makes this even more thrilling is the fact that these valuable specimens are occasionally found in everyday circulation, tucked in old coffee cans or inherited coin collections. The financial potential of these coins has inspired a treasure-hunting frenzy among enthusiasts and the curious alike. It's no longer just about collecting. It's about discovering. Coin shows, estate sales, and even garage sales are now hotbeds for hopeful fortune seekers looking to uncover one of these elusive gems. Social media has amplified the buzz, with viral videos showing lucky finders walking away with thousands of dollars for a single coin, igniting dreams in the hearts of millions who now examine their pocket change more closely than ever. If you own any quarter with a 1988 date, especially one with Liberty or an unusual back design, take a closer look. Examine it under a magnifier for irregularities, any misalignment, doubling, or unusual weight. Get it professionally appraised if anything seems out of the ordinary. Even a slight deviation from the norm could turn that simple coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. People have paid off mortgages, started businesses, and changed their lives after learning that their unassuming coin was, in fact, a rare national treasure. In conclusion, while millions of bicentennial and Liberty quarters were struck for general use, only some rare USA bicentennial and 1988 Liberty quarter-dollar coins, though originally minted for everyday use, have become incredibly valuable due to unique minting errors, unusual features, or exceptional condition. These rare coins, such as those with double dies, off-metal strikes, or mismatched dates and designs, can be worth thousands or even millions of dollars today. While they may look like ordinary change, Certain quarters have shocked collectors and changed lives overnight. If you own an old quarter, especially from 1988 or with bicentennial markings, it could be a hidden treasure just waiting to be discovered.